What's up, boxing fans? This toe-to-toe topics coming at you. My boy AR.
What's going on? Got my twin here, Dre, and just wanted to touch base with you fans, the die-hard boxing fans. Talk a little bit about the Cotto Mayweather fight May 5th. Dre, what's your opinion on it?
I mean, honestly, from like a die-hard boxing fan, I think it's a great fight. I'm so in for this. This fight couldn't have like I felt like this fight took forever to happen, but you know what? It finally happened. Better late than never, right?
Definitely.
I mean, shit. It's a very interesting fight. A lot of people are counting Miguel Cotto out. I mean, I think that's just a wrong decision. But I mean, I think Miguel Cotto has a great shot. I think he has a great shot in beating Floyd Mayweather. My prediction, I think Mayweather wins based on his skills. He could definitely outbox Miguel Cotto, but the way he wins is not gonna be like everybody expects it to be. You know what I mean? Like I don't think he's gonna go. I don't think he's gonna knock him out. I don't think he's gonna put the pressure in and beat and fuck him up like everybody's expecting him to. I think that Mayweather could, pick his shots and counter Miguel Cotto. But in order for him to do that, I just think he's gonna have to I just think he's gonna have to go somewhere he's never been before and put himself in harm's way. I think he's gonna have to actually take risks and like in order to defeat a fighter like Miguel Cotto. I think he's gonna have to open up. He's gonna have to be willing to trade with Miguel Cotto. And to be honest with you, from what I've heard from we've been reading on boxing like news articles all over the website. I think Mayweather he requested the 8-ounce gloves.
Yeah, I think that was a dumb move on his part, though.
I mean, like, is he biting off more than what he could chew? Like I know for a fact Mayweather's not scared because he would have never took the fight. Trust me. If Mayweather was scared or if he had a little bit of doubt, he at least would have made Miguel Cotto come down to 147 at least. But you know what? I applaud Mayweather for going up to 154 for requesting 8-ounce gloves. I mean, like, it makes you think, like, what the fuck is he up to? But you know what? It just shows you that, Mayweather, he has heart and he has will and he wants to prove that he's the best. I mean, like, even though he doesn't really have to, I mean, everybody has their own opinion. I think Mayweather stands alone with skill, in boxing with the skills. But you know what? I just think that Mayweather wants to work on his legacy now. He wants to fight young. Like he just defeated a young fighter in Ortiz, but in a controversy way. But you know what I mean? That's a totally different story. But I think Floyd Mayweather wants to prove. I think now at this point of his career, he just wants to. I think he wants to fight. He wants to fight for a legacy now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But my pick, my money's on Floyd Mayweather. I'm just picking it off based on what my brain's telling me. Like my brain's telling me, yo, Mayweather got this. He got this skill wise, but my heart and gut's telling me Miguel Cotto's gonna pull it off. Any boxing fan knows always go with your brain because shit, you go with your heart or your gut. I mean, sometimes you never know, but I have a gut feeling that Miguel Cotto's good. His style, you know what? Is that Miguel Cotto? He's such a great counterpuncher and he's such a patient fighter that I really don't know if it's gonna probably offset Mayweather a little bit. If it's gonna get him a little bit frustrated. I mean, do you think Mayweather has a lot in his mind going on? I mean, he's going to jail.
He's going to jail in less than a month. Right,
he has a lot more to lose than what Miguel Cotto does, though.
He does. And if he loses his fight, there's gonna be a lot of questioning coming his way. What happened? Like, how can you allow that to happen? All the boxing fans want to see a good fight, which I do feel that May 5th is going to be an excellent fight.
It's going to be a great fight. A lot of people are sleeping on this fight, to be honest.
Yeah, they are. And me personally, call me stupid. I don't care. I'm a diehard Cotto fan. And I really feel that Cotto is going to win that fight for the simple fact that he looks so much more intelligent boxing-wise. His skill got so much better in the Cotto Margarita rematch. We were there. We was actually at Madison Square Garden. We saw the fight. And Pedro Diaz, good corner, good trainer. He's going to be in Cotto's corner. He's definitely going to put a good plan together to execute against Mayweather. Now, what Cotto has to work on, he has to switch up his style throughout the whole fight. Because Mayweather, he studies you, picks you apart. And then after that, it's just straight downhill. So when Mayweather gets a little bit comfortably starts, I guess, noticing what you're doing next, gotta switch it up. So Cotto gotta go up top. He gotta go to the body. That's the only way to beat him.
Yeah.
Gotta be aggressive. Gotta use his jab. Gotta apply that pressure. If Cotto does that, and I'm pretty sure that Pedro did, that's what he's telling him to do.
Yeah.
Cotto's winning that fight in my eyes.
I mean, you know what? Like, it proved to show that, I mean, Miguel Cotto, like, he did exactly what Pedro told him to do for the Margarita fight. We heard him in the corner, you know, obviously not at the Garden when we went, but, you know, when we came back, saw the replay, we heard Pedro tell him, get off the ropes, do this, do that, and Cotto did exactly what he did. Now, that, like, I mean, honestly, I'm impressed because if Pedro comes up with a great strategy for Miguel Cotto to beat Mayweather, I mean, like, it shows that Miguel Cotto is willing to listen to Pedro Diaz, you know, and you know, like I said, Miguel Cotto does have the tools to beat Mayweather. Like I said, my brain's telling me, you know, just go with the undefeated, better skill, better stamina of Floyd Mayweather. But I have a gut feeling, like my gut and my heart's telling me, like, yo, like Floyd Mayweather's not the same fighter he is. You know what I mean? Like he's not the same fighter he was when he fought Ricky Hatton or when he fought De La Hoya. Like I said, my gut heart is telling me Miguel Cotto. His style, his jab's gonna put him on his ass. Like that same jab that put Yuri Foreman down, the same jab that put Alfonso Gomez down, the same jab that put Joshua Clottey. And by the way, we all know how legendary Clottey's defense is. So I mean, it is possible that Cotto could, you know, break into Floyd Mayweather's defense. Shit, I mean, we've seen it happen. He could handle speed fighters like he did Zab Judah. He could handle speed fighters like he did Mosley. I mean, he's gonna have to outbox and counterpunch a little bit like he did in that fight. But you know what?
He will. I have faith in Cotto, and he definitely will.
Most definitely.
And what do you think about the Canelo Mosley fight?
The Canelo Mosley fight. To be honest with you, I have Mosley winning the fight. I have him winning by knockout. And I know a lot of people are like, whoa, but you know what? I just think that, look, Canelo could definitely win it. He could definitely win if he outboxes. But the reason I'm picking Mosley is because I have a feeling that Canelo's gonna want to brawl, and if he brawls with Mosley, I just think that Mosley's gonna catch him with something. I mean, we saw Canelo get caught with a really good shot against Alfonso Gomez, and he got rocked. So I'm like that shows me like, damn, if you could get rocked by Alfonso Gomez, what can Mosley do?
Exactly.
Like
Alfonso Gomez, I'm sorry, but he's like a.
I mean, I don't
D
care.
Fighter, C class fighter. He's
exactly.
Not,
That's what I'm saying.
He's not
so,
an elite fighter like Mosley.
Exactly. So I'm saying Canelo could definitely win it. Don't get me wrong. I won't be surprised if he does. But I mean, I just have my money on Mosley because I have a feeling that Mosley he's gonna land a hard shot that's gonna either A, put Canelo on his ass and he's not gonna get up, or B is gonna put Canelo on
Backpedal.
Exactly. He's gonna
backpedal. He's gonna have him on reverse.
He's gonna run around the whole fight. So I mean, like I said, my money on Mosley. I'm giving him a really good shot. Unless Mosley, you know, gets old overnight like he's been doing these last couple fights, and you know doesn't. I mean, regardless of that, he's still gonna have the power. If he lands that one shot, I mean, I think that's gonna be the changing factor. I just think that whenever Canelo decides to stop boxing and start brawling with Mosley, that's gonna be the finish. I just think, but you know what? I hope Canelo does good because he has a lot more to lose than what Mosley does. You know what I mean? Like he has a lot of potential fights coming up. Who knows? Maybe Mayweather, maybe Martinez, Chavez. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna down him, and maybe that could, you know, like maybe that'll take away his confidence. Who knows? But I mean, I would love to see Canelo win. I'm a diehard Mosley fan, but I mean, it's gonna be good for the sport if Canelo does win and pulls it off. But if he does win, he has to win an impressive.
Yeah,
you know,
he has to be impressive.
He has to be impressive about it, though. I think he has to knock him out. At least do something that no other fighter has done. At least hurt Mosley. At least do something. You know what I mean? At least so everybody can be like, oh shit, you know, more like Canelo's the real deal. Because I don't think Canelo has been tested. I know, so far we've seen that he has the skills, in the heart and the, you know, to fight and all that, but. I don't think Canelo has really been tested, and I'm not saying that Mosley's a real test, but at least it's a step. You know what I mean? At least it's it's something for Canelo to step on and say I'm about to knock him out. You know, something that Pacquiao couldn't do. I'm about to do something at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
what do you think about that? Who do you think?
Mosley. I definitely have Mosley winning that fight for the simple fact that I wasn't impressed on how he looked against Cintron and against Alfonso Gomez, even against Jose Miguel Cotto. It came to a point that he tried to outbox him, and he was getting showed by these experienced fighters. He was getting showed exactly how to box, and he was just getting outboxed.
Yeah.
Now, when it came down to brawl, okay, he did win those fights. He looked good, okay, whatever. But you talking about an experienced older fighter, Mosley. His boxing skills is way up there, better than the 3 fighters that I named you. So I have Mosley winning that fight.
Yeah, like I said, I give Canelo a really, really, really good shot. But then again, like I said, once he starts to brawl, which I think he is, that's why I have Mosley winning the fight. That's when that's when the fight's done. To be honest with you, other than that, and another point I want to make is that I feel like a lot of people are saying that, oh, you know what, maybe Mosley's cashing out, maybe that's it, he's just doing it. No, I don't think so, because Mosley just had 2 major fights with Pacquiao and Mayweather, so everybody know he's stacking paper right now.
Yeah,
Exactly. He's stacking right now. So, the money issue shouldn't be a problem at all, because we know that he at least made a couple millions for the
way more than that.
You know what I mean? Like, so he's stacking. I don't think Mosley's gonna want to. I just think that Mosley maybe feeling some type of way because he feels that his former partner, Golden Boy or whatever, is throwing him in there in the undercard, sort of as if hey Canelo, let's get to better fights that you could beat this guy. You know what I mean? I feel like Mosley's taking that some type of way. I just feel like Mosley's he's hungry now. A lot of people know Mosley, and if you know Mosley, you know he doesn't like to lose. He's so competitive, and and I've been seeing training videos of Mosley. He's been looking good, but you know what? Then again, Alvarez, he's looking. Shit, he's a young fighter. He know this is for him. At least for him, this is the biggest fight of his career.
Definitely is.
So you know what? Regardless, tonight's gonna be a great night in boxing. I think we're gonna have it's gonna be a great undercard. I don't even think that the Mosley Canelo fight should be deserved to be called an undercard. That's at least the main event. But you know what? Hey, it's a great night for boxing, regardless.
May 5th. Stay tuned, because we will be staying tuned also.
What's up with Vic though?
Oh, Vic, matter of fact.
Yeah, shout out to Vic. Great knowledge. We're just gonna give him a quick call, see what he thinks about the fights coming up, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, great knowledge. Did you see what he has to say about the fight? Put him on speaker.
What's up, Vic? What's going on, bro? Hold on, I'm gonna put you on speaker real quick, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, bro. What's your prediction on the May 5th fight, the Cotto Mayweather bout?
Man, on the spot. I'm gonna go with Mayweather split decision.
Split decision?
Split decision. There's gonna be a Puerto Rican judge that's gonna give it to Cotto.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Mayweather.
Okay, but yeah, how about what do you think the round's gonna be?
What you say?
5 to 7. The rounds. How you think it's gonna go? 5 to 7, 8 to.
I'm gonna go 8 to 4.
8 to 4. Okay, that's reasonable.
That's what I had. Did you see Cotto knock on him out? Or
Unless Cotto goes to the body, which he hasn't done in a long time.
Yeah.
His best shot is switching to southpaw and landing the left hook to the body. If he doesn't do that, then he's done. He's got to go in there with 6 different game plans. Because once Mayweather figures you out, it's over. So you got to switch it. You got to keep Mayweather thinking. Well, he's ready to do that. We shall see. Pedro Diaz is a good trainer, and that's the key. If Pedro Diaz has 5-7 game plans and Cotto can execute them, then there's a shot for the upset.
Yeah, a lot of people are comparing this fight to the Gotti and Mayweather fight, years ago. What do you think about that? Do you think it's possible, or do you think that's just nonsense?
Listen, Gotti is a BC fighter at best.
Yeah.
His fights with Mickey Ward were classic, but Mickey Ward wasn't great. But it made for good boxing. Cotto is 20 times better than Gotti. He's 20 times better than Hatter. So that's why I think he's going to be competitive, but I just think Mayweather's defense is too good, and Cotto is a little too slow, and he's a little older, so if this fight happened 5, 6 years ago, I'd take Cotto. But because it's happening now, after Pacquiao, after Margarito, I gotta go with Mayweather.
Vic, let me ask you one more question before we let you go. Do you think Miguel Cotto right now in his career was better than the De La Hoya that fought Mayweather at 154?
I think so, because Oscar was going up and down. Oscar was 147, 140, 135. He jumped up to 154, then 160. So, Oscar took on all the best. That's why he was a golden boy. He stepped up for the competition. He might have lost a few times, but you can't say he ducked anyone.
No, definitely not. I mean, trust me, like...
So, I just think Oscar was older. Oscar was, like, like, after you grow your body out, it's hard to get it back down, and especially past the age of 30. If Oscar faces Mayweather at 147, when the boxing that he did against Trinidad, Oscar beats Mayweather.
No, absolutely, yeah. I think a lot of people would agree on that. I mean, I just think that I've been talking to a lot of people myself, and a lot of people just think that that Miguel Cotto right now, at his stage of his career, was a little bit more better than, and a little bit more technical than De La Hoya when he fought Mayweather at 154. So, I mean, like a lot of people thought De La Hoya won, but then again, like I said, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people are sleeping on Cotto, and a lot of people don't realize that Miguel Cotto's he's a counterpuncher, and he has a great jab like De La Hoya. I mean, that like the jab was beating Mayweather at one point, or at least keeping him off. But I mean, like I said, it's just something I brought up because a lot of people are sleeping on Miguel Cotto.
I agree. Like, I think people were just saying. I heard a lot of people picking Mayweather by KO. Mayweather doesn't throw more than like 30 punches around.
Yeah, like I said.
So how is he gonna knock Miguel Cotto out with 30 punches around?
Yeah,
it took him 10 rounds to knock Ricky Hatton out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, personally, I think Cotto has to get hit with like at least 5 cheap shots to get knocked out. But I mean, I don't know. I do not see Mayweather knocking him out. Do I see Mayweather outboxing him? Yes, but he has to outbox him, backpedaling, counterpunching. But he cannot. I just think that Mayweather's gonna have to take a little bit more risks and go in harm's way, and like in order to beat Miguel Cotto. Like I said before, in the Berto Ortiz fight, there's a quote that Berto says, and he says, "The ring is a scary place where the truth comes out." And I mean, like is Mayweather biting off more than what he could chew right now? I mean, there's something we're gonna have to find out. I think so, but you know what? Maybe it's a challenge for Mayweather. Maybe he's just fighting for. Like now he has money. I think now he's fighting for a legacy.
I agree. I think Mayweather might have something to prove. Because if he wants 50-50, he's got to beat him better than Pacquiao beat him. But who knows? That's why you got to tune in May 6th.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, bro, I appreciate your time, man, for real.
Thanks, Vic.
No problem, boys.
Good day.
Let me know when it's done and shoot me the video.
Gotcha, bro.
Will.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
So yeah, so you got a prediction. We got a great boxing knowledge. We're gonna put his website, theboxingvoice.com. Just check it out. We're gonna put the link below. You can follow him on Twitter. We're gonna post his link down below. We're gonna just subscribe to our channel. Just comment down below. Just let us know what you think about the Mayweather Cotto fight. Who are you going for? Mayweather Cotto. Who's gonna win? What round? How? Just let us know. Subscribe. You just heard 3 opinions. We got a prediction video coming up with a whole bunch of knowledgeable boxing fans. We got amateur boxers. We got trainers. We got a whole bunch of people. We're putting something together for the boxing community. That's what me and AR are starting this YouTube channel. For the boxing community. So we can all get together. We're also gonna put our email down below. So if you guys have any topics that you want us to discuss, just shoot us an email, and most definitely, we'll take that into consideration. If you guys want to be, in our videos, we could just do a conference call like we just did with our boy Vic. You're more than welcome to shoot us an email if you want to talk about boxing. Like I said, we're doing this to get the boxing community involved. Just subscribe. We got plenty more to talk about. The Ortiz, Berto, 2 prediction, the Khan, Peterson. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. I mean, shit, tomorrow's a fight. Might as well do it right now. What do you think about the Dawson and Hopkins, real quick?
I got bad Chad Dawson winning that fight. In the first fight, even though we was robbed, honestly, us as boxing fans, we were robbed from a good fight. You saw that Chad Dawson was in there to bang. He was in there to brawl.
Yeah, it was a pay-per-view fight. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be no different than this fight. I think he's going to come out the same way, hungry, aggressive. When he wants to hurt Hopkins. Now, I don't think Hopkins is going to look as good and as spectacular as he did against the Pascal fight. So I got Chad winning that fight.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I think you nailed it. I just think his youth, and I think personally, like, I think at this point, I just think his youth is gonna beat Hopkins. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if Hopkins pulls it off. Shit, I mean,
Hope so.
I mean, look, we like.
That's what we love boxing.
Exactly, like
we've
seen what Hopkins been doing with these fighters lately. Shit, he beat the undefeated Pavlik. I mean, he beat Pat. I mean, like I said, don't count Hopkins out. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Hopkins wins, but I'm just picking Dawson. I wouldn't bet on the fight. I mean, just top of the head, I'll pick Dawson to win. But like I said, don't count Hopkins out. But yeah, like it was just a quick prediction. I mean, the fight tomorrow. We're like. It's a Friday night right now, so I mean, just get that out the way. But like I said, just subscribe. We got plenty more videos coming up. Just so just comment down below. Just let us know what you think. Shoot us an email. You want us to talk about certain topics? Most definitely we'll talk about it. Just like I said, subscribe. That's it. Just comment below and
just won't get disappointed.
And just keep a lookout. We got plenty more coming up. All right.
All right. Easy guys.